about a toast to Washington Wine Month?
Absolutely.
We're right in the middle of this this great opportunity to celebrate the evolution and the development and the real experience and pleasure that comes from Washington wine.
Yeah, so one of the best months of the year to me. I mean, just so much going on. Lots of new wine releases coming up. We've got Taste Washington here at the end of the month. A lot of great restaurant promotions. So a wonderful time to really explore Washington wine.
And what I really love about this time of year is you can drink white because you get some sunny days, but it's still cold enough that these big, sensuous reds.
Comfort food reds.
Yeah. You know, some mac and cheese and great Washington Syrah. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's comfort stuff. So what an opportunity. And we've got a real opportunity as these new vintage, the 2011s are being released.
Absolutely, yeah. So some real wonderful 2011 white wines coming out now, and as well as some reds from 2009 and 2010. Some really interesting vintages here. For
2011 was a challenge for us as winemakers, wine growers, but the net results are beautiful. We've got lots of great barrels in the cellar that I think were a surprise for a lot of winemakers.
You know, I just tasted some 2011 wines this last weekend, and I was really very impressed at the quality. So I think it could be a very special vintage.
And lower alcohol level.
Lower alcohol.
I love it
as well.
You can enjoy more of it.
Absolutely.
Detrimental.
Really good flavors at lower alcohol.
So overall, are you two feeling confident about the vintage this year? What happened in the vineyards and what the final outcome will be?
2011 was more difficult as growers and winemakers, but the net result for the consumer is very good. I think the consumer does have to pick and choose wisely because of winter freezes in some areas, insufficient heat in others, but if you choose wisely your appellation or area where the grapes come from and the producer, I think you can get some sensational wines that have texture, a little bit lower alcohol, fabulous color in the reds. The reds are so beautifully colored, black, purple in many instances, and that brings along with it a lot of texture.
Yeah, so I agree with you, Bob. I mean, I think that this is definitely will be a good vintage to pick your producers well. I think we'll see a little bit more variability here than we've seen just because it was a challenging vintage for many people, so the better producers are tending to go with better vineyard sources and are tending to have a better sense of how to deal with that. But the results for those people, at least from what I've seen thus far, appears to be pretty extraordinary.
And you had specific growers who have been through this before. The big variable in Washington is the weather that we have during that growing season. And as we know, we had a very cold winter, we had a cool spring in 11, we had cool temperatures throughout the summer, and experienced growers, smart stewards of the land, knew how to respond, and the result was fabulous for them.
Well, and everybody can taste for themselves this weekend what the current releases are at Taste Washington, and I'm sure you'll both be there. I know you're both doing a seminar together. Is it on Saturday?
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
It's on Sunday, okay. And folks can go to tastewashington.org if they're interested in tickets to any of these fabulous functions, and we hope to see you all there. And thank you so much, Dr. Sean and Bob, Master of Wine. Lovely chatting with you.
Our pleasure. Thanks, Jamie.